Alright guys, my mission is to go on Mars with Elon Musk, and that's why I had to work very hard for the next 10 years. I know hard work because I'm working as a labor right now in the vegetable market, but I don't know how to study hard. Well, I'm from arts, I got passed the exam in just one day study, but it's very easy peasy for me. But we had to study science, physics, chemistry, biology, gravity, all of the subjects, which is very difficult understanding rocket science, because if you're not going to study all of this, you're not going to survive on Mars. And that's why I don't have money to buy expensive books and physics chemistry books. So that's why I'm studying from ChatGPT, from artificial intelligence, from Grok AI, from Gemini, from Wikipedia, from YouTube, all of these stuffs. And I am noting all of this on my notebook. I have to write all of this. You can see the astronaut, okay? So I have some really interesting information to share with you. Some other people think that you just go sit down in the rocket and you just go to the Mars. No, Mars is moving around the sun. Earth is also moving around the sun. So Earth takes almost around 365 days to complete a circle, while Mars takes about 687 days. So it's a very difference, okay? So you're not going to the Mars like sit down in the rocket and just go. No, it's not like that. You have to predict where the Mars is going to be when you will be there. For the 6 months, it will take around 6 to 7 months if you are going from Earth to Mars. It's a very long distance. So you need to understand where the Mars is going to be, because if you launch earlier or late, you go there, but Mars won't be there. Okay. So you have to understand, you have to throw a ball with a moving object, and you have to predict where the Mars is going to be. And there is a concept that you cannot just make a rocket and you go to the Mars. You have to wait for 26 months. Why? Because we have to save the fuel, which is like delta 5 budget or something like that. So what they are going to do, it's impossible to have all the fuel in the Starship rocket to go to the Mars, because it's so much distance. Okay, not even rocket ship can do that. Starship can do that. Okay, so they are waiting for 26 months when the Earth and the Mars are the closest, and they have to go, and they in the space in the midair they are going to have the refueling. So that's their plan. They are going to wait for 26 months, and they're gonna refuel the rocket and they will go to the Mars. Okay, and Mars has 38% gravity and a rocket launch has a 4G force. So you must be very physically strong so you can survive that kind of gravity and force. Okay, and you must understand all of this energy about the fuel, how much fuel they are going to take. And according to my research, it says that you can go to the Mars with the fuel we have, but in Mars we don't have fuel. I mean, we haven't figured out that how we are going to make the fuel on Mars, and that's why there's no return ticket. It's scary, it's dangerous. But if I don't come back to Earth, maybe I can die, maybe I can be there forever. Anyways, I am here to take the risk. I will take the risk. I have to take the risk because I have to make the history. I want to be the first Indian to be on Mars. I'm doing that for my country. Even if I die, I don't care. I had to die as a legend, so that's why I had to study very hard all of these subjects. Oh man, physics is very difficult, chemistry is very difficult, all of these subjects are very difficult, but I'm trying to study everything I can, and this is just the beginning. I am a beginner right now, but I will work very hard. I will do whatever I can, and for the next 10 years, I'm gonna make money, I'm gonna be physically fit and mentally fit, and I will go on Mars. Yeah, let's go.